Welcome back. This course is about public relations, how to get along with the rest of the world and make sure your organization is heard. After all, why build the best organization in the world and not have anyone know about it? To prevent that, let's start off by talking about marketing. We've all heard of it, but what is marketing? Think of it as a set of tools to explain how awesome your organization is and why people should want to be part of it. Marketing includes advertising, selling and delivering a product, which in your case is an organization and its ideas and events. To market the youth organization, you're going to have to work on your slogans, main phrase and product design and think about how to actually reach your audience. These, of course, are all connected to your vision and mission. What is good marketing good for, you may ask? Well, you get people to take part of your events, which helps to spread your message and may also lead to new members. Since there are so many different and interesting opportunities for young people, you really have to fight for their attention, and good marketing is your sharpest weapon. Good marketing is almost always strategic marketing. Okay, so what is strategic marketing? Strategic marketing means doing market research, picking a target group, creating a persona, deciding on your mediums, and creating consistency throughout your communication and design. Let's get more specific. First off, know your battleground. For that, you're gonna have to do market research. This means answering questions like, how many competitors with a similar vision and a mission do you have to deal with? How many members do they have? And is there still room for another youth organization? If the market research has a positive outcome, it is important to define your target group and persona. A target group is a wider group with specific demographic characteristics. A persona is really just a detailed description of an imaginary person who would be the perfect target for your message and activities. We have an exercise that will help you with your target group and persona. You now know who your target group is. You know whom you need to reach. Now, how do you actually get through to them? In the context of youth organizations, the most obvious solution, though not the only one, is social media. But you have to be more specific. Which mediums and platforms? When are they used? How are they used? The persona you create will be helpful answering these questions. Even when you reach your target group, it doesn't mean they actually notice your messages. This means you might have failed at communication and/or the design, but don't worry, many organizations do. Luckily for you, we have some tips to make your communication and design in social media better. First up, draw up a detailed plan on how to advertise and communicate yourself on social media. This is called a communication strategy. Then, find a name to represent yourself in social media. Now, it is very important that all channels have the same account name. Otherwise, you will be hard to find across different channels. Try to be active on all or most of the platforms your target group uses. This increases your chances of success. Make sure the information about you in social media can easily be found, and make sure it is short and to the point. Avoid frequent changes and overdoing. Ensure the language you use is correct. Typos and bad grammar really put people off. And finally, create a coherent design for your organization and use it consistently. This means creating a brand style guide. Well, that's it. All this should be enough to take your first steps in making your organization heard and win over like-minded people. And now, it is time to exercise.